All right, Scorpio, welcome to your weekly Sidereal astrology forecast. This is for the 26th of October through the 1st of November. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal astrology. So if you're new to this type of astrology, do check the description down below because your sign might be different. All right, Scorpio, so we have a full moon on Tuesday, and it's in your 6th house. This is really the culminating point of this lunar cycle and the high point of this week relating to your physical activities, because Aries in your 6th house is about maybe your health, your diet, your routine, but in a very assertive, very active sort of sense. So it could be the work environment, it could be the health, the diet, the daily activities, whatever you've been perhaps working on over the past 6 months involving self-improvement or the improvement of your crafts. An awareness of that, a culmination of that for some of you. And through that, there's a lot of positive energy that can be channeled into the other areas of your chart. Now, this full moon is very well aspected. Actually, it's going to be sextiling up to Neptune. So there is this easy flow of energy when it comes to the home stuff, family stuff this week relative to the other weeks. And naturally, that could be very supportive here around Tuesday and really the later part of the week as well once Neptune trines up to the sun. So one thing I want to say too is that you have all this energy in your 11th house of organizational stuff, groups, networking, maybe any visions that you have, hopes and wishes, that sort of thing. And it could be a culmination of, at least, whatever you've started here these past couple weeks. Now, this is a much larger energy. It'll be over the next 6 months, but it could be a culmination of anything group related or visions or, progressive or technological that maybe you've been working on over these past 2 weeks. So that's going to be the Tuesday energy. And then on Monday, we are finishing up some aspects. Mercury is going to finish that opposition up to Uranus. Venus still conjoining up to Jupiter within 1 degree. So keeping things balanced with the group stuff, visions, with your creativity, which has been going through this transformation over many years, actually finding that freedom there, but keeping both feet firmly on the ground and really remembering that what the world needs, what the organization needs or whatever is a balanced sense of your self-expression, but really your true self coming through, which is Uranus in your 5th. And then in regards to Venus going over your ruler Mars, beginning of the week, you should be feeling good, maybe looking good. There is that Venusian touch to you, which is, represented by Mars in the chart. And so it could also be a good time for enjoying the routine stuff, the health, the diet, and all of that could be very supportive this early part of the week also. So that's Monday pretty much. But on Tuesday, we do have Venus then opposing up to Chiron. So there is this sort of healing energy that's taking place involving Venus, which is your relationships. Venus is in your 10th house, so it's also your career stuff. So here, there's been expansion, there's been openings, and there will continue to be for about the next year involving your legacy, your career, big picture stuff of that 10th house. And maybe, there's this rejuvenation taking place, this healing, this pretty much all week, actually, because later on Jupiter opposes up to Chiron here as well. So I don't think it's going to be very deep. I feel like it's going to come across as quite easy, actually, but to really get the most out of it, it's being open to seeing where there is maybe some, inhibitions regarding 10th house, maybe regarding relationships or your one-on-one connections. And then naturally, that healing energy can come in a whole lot easier. And it just happens, I think, in a very natural way. So that's this early part of the week especially, but going into next week too, healing maybe the financial, material value side of life as well as your self-expression could be a good way of working with this opposition also. And also remembering too the balance as it has been between your domestic life and work life, I think will be key in the healing process. But again, I think it'll come across as quite easy there. Now, starting on Thursday, Jupiter opposes up to Chiron there. It's going into next week. And then the sun does trine up to Neptune here on Friday. So there is a lot of supportive energy when it does come to that career stuff. The sun does rule your 10th. So easy flow, maybe a break there, maybe a space. That's usually how it feels with Neptune, or it's just, there's more presence there, and it's very supportive and good support to those networking group stuff as well the second half of the week. Then to top off the week, Saturday, Sunday, and going into Monday, Venus conjoins up to Mars. So, this is where, there is that sort of the feeling of feeling good, looking good, that sort of thing. And that starts to go into your 11th house of group stuff. And so with that shift, there's this yin yang, masculine, feminine energy where I think there's going to be more drive, more ambition, more motivation for you to perhaps pursue the networking, the group stuff, the organizational stuff. And you're probably already quite focused here because you've got the Sun and Mercury, but with Mars, it's very ambitious. And with Venus, it could be quite enjoyable, maybe connecting to friends and things like that. Networking could be something that you could enjoy quite a bit over the next couple months. So that's going to be the high points of the week, are those aspects, really emphasizing that full moon, which is going to be in the 6th house. So that health, the diet, the routine, the work stuff, really reflecting around Tuesday, those areas of life and seeing where you can continue to prolong and move forward with that, as well as anything new that you're starting, that you have started involving that 11th house of group visions and networking stuff. All right, Scorpio. So hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.